Read this. I'm going to do a talk here about funding research is equal to funding life. So I want to start off tonight with just a quick survey of the crowd. I've got 4 demons is what I call them here, but I'd like to see by a show of hands which you guys think occurs more in children. So the first we have is Down syndrome. If you raise your hand if you think that's the most, okay? Then you've got childhood cancer, pediatric cancer if that's the most. All right, you've got congenital heart defects. All right, and spina bifida, if you think spina bifida is the leader. All right, you guys are pretty well informed here. The actual is congenital heart defects, for those of you that raised your hands. Congenital heart defects is about 8 times more prevalent than Down syndrome, 24 times more prevalent than spina bifida, and 60 times more prevalent than pediatric cancer. And so why am I here? Why am I ignited about this event? Well, because of this guy right here. This is Goughnour. This is my son. My son was born in 2002 with an undiagnosed congenital heart defect. He looked healthy, seemed healthy, appeared healthy, passed all the tests at that time. He was born with truncus arteriosus that we didn't know about. Went home, we started our life, started planning for the future, and sadly, on the 17th day of his life, he passed away in my wife's arms as we rushed to the hospital. He died due to congestive heart failure due to his condition. Sadly, Grant's story is not uncommon. CHDs are the #1 birth defect in the country. Actually, every 15 minutes, a child is born with a congenital heart defect, and they are the leading cause of all infant deaths in the United States. What's the problem and the solution? Well, the problem is we've got over 40 types of congenital heart defects. Little is known about the cause, prevention, or cure for any of them. We also have a very low amount of funding for the prevalence of the disease. I want to talk quickly about cancer and CHD. The way I always say it is cancer sucks. I'm not a fan of cancer, and I'm not trying to talk down about anybody that's cancer or experienced it, but cancer gets a lot of press and a lot of funding. If you look, pediatric cancer, 60 times less prevalent. It's got 5 times the funding of CHD research, and half as many children die from childhood cancer. So it's really, if you put money into funding research, like cancer, you're going to improve the survival rate. Sometimes money does solve problems. Research has been, the money for research has been growing over the past years. And over the last 10 years, the mortality rate has decreased 30%. Just imagine if we increased all the funding to the level of cancer or higher. So things are improving. The death rates are declining, like I stated. Awareness and research is increasing. And for the first time, more than 50% of CHD survivors are adults, which actually leads you to need more research. As these people get older, you need more research to understand what's going on with them. The other thing that's improving, I'm a big push for this. This is a pulse oximetry sensor, tiny sensor on the baby when they're born. Tennessee is the 7th state in the country to make it mandatory for all children to go through this test. If my son would have gone through that test, they would have found his defect. You guys might know about the 5 Ds of dodgeball. I'm going to give you the 5 A's of CHD involvement. We've got attend, act, advocate, awareness, and attend. So we'll see where I'm going with that. So attend, we've got an event on June 15th of this year. It's the 2nd annual Memphis Area Congenital Heart Walk. It's right down the road, Overton Park. It does not cost you a dime to come and attend. Join a team, form a team, raise some money, raise some awareness, and get involved. The other thing, act. What I mean act, donate or volunteer. Donate your time, donate some money if you have it. Donate skills, anything you can do. Volunteer at a local event. You can do it on a national level with any of these at the top. Do it at a local level with Goughnour. Just get involved with the CHD community. Advocate. We need a lot of this. We need increased research funding. We need mandatory pulse ox testing across the country, and we need improved data collection across the country. Talk to your congresspeople, get it passed. Awareness, get involved, share the facts, share CHD stories. I tell my son's story a lot. It took me a while to get to the point to where I could talk about it, but I talk about it. A lot of people don't talk about their zipper chests as they're known. And promote this event to Ignite Memphis. Attend, the second attend on my chart there. The one quote that I love, I came across this a couple weeks ago, was, when you have a child, your instinct is to protect them. When you lose a child, your instinct is to protect their memory. My wife Holly and I, we started Grant's Gala to raise money for congenital heart defect research. The event this year, August 24th, Teton Trek, $60 a ticket. Come, enjoy, beer, drinks, wine, food, entertainment. Get involved. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.